everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. This is the third ending of the extra endings, and yeah, I'm cutting to where I was facing Lavos, but I'm showing off some of the dialogue, because there's some actually good ones for this one, because Luca's in my party. And as the little thing at the beginning said, this ending can be gotten after the first time you go to the end of time to the Xenan Bridge. So before beating Xenan Bridge, after you get to the end of time, you need to go to this ending. I'd recommend going through the telepod. You could technically go through the bucket, but then you'd have to fight all of the attack forms as well. Whereas going this way, going through the telepod, you can go directly just fighting Lavos. And I'm showing off what I have these guys equipped. I didn't mention that in the past ending. I didn't show off the battle because it's exactly the same. The first two endings are exactly the same because you with Marley both times. And again, this ending isn't too difficult either because you have 3 party members. Both of Robo is really great to use, and again, yeah, Marley and Luca aren't bad either. Again, there's none of the party members are really that weak. And yeah, showing this. Now here's some interesting dialogue from Luca, which I kind of imply, but I didn't. It's interesting here. Now I understand. It lives on the planet for as long as possible, staying away the most vital stuff. It combined the DNA found with its own and gave birth to those creatures on Death Peak. Eventually, the young must migrate to other planets to repeat the cycle, growing like farm animals, waiting to be slaughtered. All of our history, our art, and our science, all to meet the needs of that beast. Again, as I mentioned in the original fight against this guy, that's really sad, and it sucks. You can't expect to get to toy with the world and get away with it. Yeah, so we're gonna beat him again for like the 3rd, 5th time. And let's cut to the ending, which this ending isn't that good at all. I mean, I don't really know what else they could have done with it. Again, as I mentioned in the last when I was talking about the second ending, I wish there was more endings that had showed what would happen due to when you beat Lavos, like in terms of the effect it had on the time stream. And there wasn't a lot you could have done at this point because nothing really happened between the end of time to the Xenan Bridge. There wasn't really anything epic that would be worth altering. But yeah, this ending is just kind of bland and boring. I'd say there are ones that are probably a little bit worse, and this one is at least somewhat creative, but it's not. It's just kind of odd, actually, is probably the thing, as you'll see here in a second. But yeah, I'm at level 50, so yeah, beating Lavos in any state isn't that difficult at this point. Yeah, here's a new, and there is a ribbit or froggy. I think it's ribbit. And there's another new, or same new. Now at some point we'll see a. I think, are their names Qualila or something? I can't remember what their names are, but the little furry dudes. So yeah, the new is trying to take a nap, and then the ribbit and the other guy will be bothering them while the credits roll. That's it. That's basically just a 3 Stooges act between these guys. Interesting, and creative, I guess, to an extent. But there's like nothing really. It's not really that worth getting when there are much better endings out there and more fun endings in this game. It is an ending though. It is an ending, a strange ending though. You would think they would have. Whoa, that's bloated frog. You would think they would be able to come up with something better than this. You know, something they could have done. Instead, they were like, we have a new, and we have a ribbit, and we have this Qualalia. How is her name pronounced? I can't remember. Should check real quick. Kilawala, yeah. So yeah, we have these 3 enemies. Let's just randomly put them in and do stuff. That's basically what this ending is. It has awesome music though. It's nice and peaceful. But I guess if they had like music that was a little bit more comedic at this point, it might be a little bit better. Not that I don't like this music. It's really great music, but I feel like it's very peaceful, and you have just the scene playing out. If the music was a little bit more fitting towards like comedy, I think it might. He took his. How does that work? How do you take someone's? That's not possible. Up, he's behind you. What the heck was? Yeah. Where's that Quilalia gonna come, or whatever his name, however you pronounce it? Oh, he walked into. Yeah, this is actually just kind of fun to watch. But again, compared to some of the other okay, yeah, it is fun to watch. But compared to some of the other endings, there are definitely better ones. I wouldn't say this is the worst though. There are a few other ones I'm thinking of that are definitely I would consider probably worst ones. But yeah, now yeah, I guess that Kilala only comes at the end. But anyway, so yeah, both those are asleep, and I think the Ribbit decides to join them. And yep, that's the end of their antics, I believe. Do. And the end. Which also falls asleep. So this has been Mega for 400 reminding you. Zzz.